Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. It's another episode of NSF USA Maryland 2024. I have three gentlemen in the house today. I have Dukbo from Storm FC. I have the flowery coach of DGE, the second place team, Texas champions, Emma, and I have Ugo, who's representing the two-time and soon to be there, hoping to be the three-time defending champions, Cullen Stars. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't say ladies, gentlemen, you're welcome to this podcast. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you.
us.
No problem, no problem. So we're going to get started with the defending champions, Cullen Stars. Ugo, if you want to take a minute, brief 30 seconds just to introduce yourself real quick.
So Ugo Onyabo, I'm with Cullen Stars, as Nimi has rightly said. I've been with them forever. No, we've been different names in the past, but we're Cullen Stars. And I'm part and parcel of the team, play for them, management in every role. And it's been a great experience to be part of Cullen Stars and to work with a lot of experienced and very passionate soccer guys on my team.
Yeah, Dikbo.
Yes, my name is Dikbo. First time for Storm FC to actually partake in this tournament was in Austin. We loved it, the competition, and for a first time team, it was incredible for the fact that we made it to, I believe, the quarterfinal stage. So that was really really good for us, and we just want to continue and progress, and we're just excited for the tournament. Yeah.
Thank you, Ugo. Emma, sorry about that, Emma. You want to introduce yourself
Yeah,
real quick?
yeah. I'm Emmanuel Eze. I'm the head coach of DGE, and DGE have been there for a very long time before I came, and I'm so proud of DGE how they are doing right now, and that is just it.
And DG for our viewers is Dallas Golden, I think it's Dallas Golden Eagles. Yes. So again, welcome, gentlemen. I'll start with Dupo. You're hosting us.
Yeah.
How prepared is Storm FC, quarterfinalists in 2022, hosting us right now? How prepared is Storm FC? How are you guys preparing?
Uh, I just want to say we appreciate the fact that National was even able to grant us hosting rights. This is not just for Storm, but for the whole Maryland community, right? We have several teams from Maryland, so I could say that every one of us are super excited, especially that we're playing in our backyard. DC for us is like the backyard. It's so close to us. It's something that we're very familiar with, and we're super excited that we can, we have a bigger player pool because usually, obviously, when you travel, it's, you have to like logistics might be a little bit more harder. You have to plan much more harder. But this time around for us, we're lucky that it's in our backyard, so we can definitely, prepare well and get excited for high level competition. Because I know for sure it's going to be high level competition. So we're super excited about that, just to be part of that, and hopefully we can go further than we did our first year. We're hoping, to definitely go further this year. So.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dupo. If there's anything to say about you right now, you're wearing an Arsenal jersey, and we know
Yeah.
how we are hoping this is not how Storm FC will finish finish in Maryland with that jersey coming in. So I'll go to DG, the coach of DG. Last year. You finished second. You were that coach that came in with a sander. We're hoping you're going to be kitted up this year. Good kit. DG will approve money for you to get some good kits. But you finished second, unexpectedly. People didn't expect Dallas to go all the way to the second place finish. You went to Texas Challenge. You are the defending champions. You won Texas Challenge. How prepared is DG coming to the national? Should we be expecting final participation again?
Yeah, I think we want to do better than what we did last year. So we are working on a project that I want to see to the top. And me as a coach, I'm so excited going to Maryland. Because when I came to this country, I started in Maryland. And I know that I'm going there to prove a point. And it's first or nothing.
It's first or nothing. I hear that tough talk. And what is the secret, man? Because we know DGE from the past. You went to Atlanta. You had, I think it was, I don't know if it was from Charlie when he led the team in Houston. Negative goal differences, losing left, right, center. Siki took over in Atlanta. You were having negative goal differences, and all of a sudden. You changed the dynamics of DGE. What is the secret? What would you say is the secret with your management style compared to the previous managers that made DG lose left, right, and center?
Yeah, I think it's not just me. I came to Atlanta as an assistant coach, and our second team did well more than our first team, but it's something that the whole team, it's a standard that have been set by Charles and by Afia, and we are all working together to make sure that the team works out. So everybody is involved, the whole management, the team. We've been there a couple of times and we failed. So I think every good student, when you fail, you want to come back better. So we just went back to the drawing book, work hard, and make sure that we are doing better. Not just me, just the whole team.
I like that response. Emma is trying to tell us a politician. That was a political answer. So I go to you, defending champions, Hugo, two-time defending champions. You came to Austin. People said, "Oh, it's your first time. You're not gonna." You came in there, you won. You went to Chicago. You bulldozed through everybody, and people say it was never gonna happen. You won two times. The third time right now. How prepared is Cullen Stars? We didn't see you in the Texas Challenge, so we don't know what's going to happen. How prepared is Cullen Stars coming into Maryland? Are we expecting a never before three-peat from Cullen Stars?
Okay, good question. So, head all you said, two times champions, and we are very grateful for that. As far as Maryland goes, I will say though, our goal is different for this year. Our goal is not to win the tournament, right? We've outgrown that. We've done that twice already, right? Been there, done that. Our goal this time is to create a lasting legacy. Is to do something that's never done before. That's the goal. That's the level of expectation we've created for ourselves. And of course, to do that is not easy. There's going to be a lot of obstacles. It's not lost on us that everybody is coming for us. We have a target on our back, but we have players that have played at the highest level. They're used to the bright lights and the limelights, and they welcome pressure. So it's something we don't take for granted, and we know where we're going to be come the end of the tournament. It's not lost on us. We know our target, and it's just getting there. And I'll say we're as ready as we can be. There's also this pressure that comes with being champions, but it's a pressure we embrace. And I would say this though, the pressure is not on us to defend. The pressure is on all other teams to knock us off our perch.
Wow, that's a good answer. Other teams are watching. What is it? What do you think is the secret? Why do you think Colin Stars have been so, and Colin Stars is a new team to be so dominant. What is the secret? I see Dukbo shaking his head. I see Emma looking to. What is it? What do you think is the secret to Colin Stars' continuous success?
It's funny you ask this question because we actually talked about this within ourselves 2 weeks ago, and this was exactly what we talked about. I'm not here to give secrets and to tell you guys how we do it, but I would say though, Colin Stars goes beyond the pitch. It goes beyond football. It's a brotherhood. It's fighting for each other. Is if I don't give 30% today, somebody is always there to carry my back, to carry the load, right? It's more
Mhm.
than football. It's a brothership that goes through families and relationships. And when we have that togetherness, it shows up on the field. We have guys that have been there, done that, and the desire to always do more than you have done. We've won it twice, but there's still the desire to do more, the desire to push yourself. So I think that's what sets us apart, and that's what we continue to aim for.
Oh man, that's thank you very much, Ugo. That was a well thought of answer to the question. And Dukbo, with Storm FC right now, we know you're at home. You know, the players, I know you got Maryland 1, Maryland 2, the players. How, how committed are your players? How many of your players, bulk of your players, have they experienced this level of soccer? Did they come to Austin with you? Or, we have some teams like, DG, for example, have been coming year after year. They have players that have been playing this tournament year after year. For you guys coming into this tournament, is it the overhaul of players, or you still have a bunch of those players that came in Austin?
Oh man, yeah, that's a great question. So from the players that came to Austin, we have majority of them returning, um, if not most of them. But also the new players that we've added, I would say over the years, like Jimmy mentioned to you in the past, we also have like Nigerian Soccer League that we play here in
Mhm.
Maryland locally as well. So we're the players are keeping sharp, keeping fit, sharpening up their skills, but also there's so many leagues in the East Coast now that it's a lot of young players. So you get an opportunity to connect with a lot of young players like I'm sure they're the same leagues as well, like it's called UPSL. It's like a United Premier Soccer League for like younger kids, right? That are all from college or whatever. So those type of leagues as well are also keeping players in shape. Not necessarily maybe the highest level, but also to a specific level, right? To a specific standard, a good enough standard. So we can definitely we appreciate those leagues, but we're rest assured that we'll be ready for the tournament coming October 11th.
Coming
Like I
October
said,
11th.
yeah,
Hmm.
October 11th. We can't wait. We're just super excited, and we're so fortunate that it's definitely in our backyard. So in terms of logistics, it'll be much easier for us to gather players, room and board, and et cetera. So.
This is the crystal ball right here. What do you see? What will be the target for Storm FC? What will be a source? For example, I'll give you an example. Arsenal coming year after year to the league, and the target is always close to winning, but they are never going to win. What will be the target for Storm? What will be the target for Storm FC?
The target for Storm
What
FC.
will be a successful tournament for you?
Oh man, that's a good question. So for us, I believe a successful tournament will be to at least, at least make it to the semifinals round of 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 the
Semifinals.
of the tournament. Yeah, if I'm being realistic, I know with that's no disrespect to other teams, we have to be realistic. We know there are so many other good teams in the tournament as well, but our goal is to push at least to get to the semifinals round. So.
Okay. Yeah. So Emma, coming to you right now, DG, many people are expecting big things from DG this year, based on the experience. I've seen your players closely. These are players that you've had for years and years. You've nurtured them the DG way. What would you say is the DG way of playing soccer or playing football? What is the DG way of playing soccer?
The DG way of playing soccer, we are just out there to win. So
Mhm.
whatever happens, we want to win. So
Mm.
that's just it.
Okay, and what would be a realistic expectation to say, okay, DG, this year we're going to Maryland. What is the hunt on the back? What are you guys planning to finish? What would be a successful tournament for you?
Having been at the final last year, so I don't think anything can be successful than carrying the cup. And this year I was in Nigeria. I came back. We won the Texas Challenge. So now I'm in Nigeria again. So I'm coming back.
I see that. I see Hugo shaking his head. Hugo, you've told us, it's all about legacy at this point. This time, Hugo, a good question would be a bulk of your players, yeah, Rashid, Dadi, Ehis, Yanu, all those guys. They've played at the highest level. They've won it. They've won it twice now in a row. What seems to happen is complacency. We've done it two times. How do you guys still keep, how do you engage these guys to keep still being hungry to go for that legacy? Because they've done it before. Like, how do you get them still being hungry?
That's a very good question. A great question, actually. I know these guys personally, right? And there's nothing that motivates these guys than being the best at what they do, right? At being at the top. There's also a humility about these guys that they respect everyone. Everyone is there to win. There are many great players across the board. There are many great teams as well. I can rattle off so many good teams that come to this tournament, but it's all about the humility and the respect we accord these guys. Also knowing that we are there to do a job. These are seasoned professionals that would always push themselves no matter what. Um, it doesn't matter if they've done it before, they want to do it again because they care about their name, they care about their legacy, and everybody loves being called champions, and it's something we embrace.
Thank you very much, man. Hugo, you're like a seasoned American politician right there. Look at him,
Oh,
man. Serious face and everything. So, guys, Hugo and Emma, you came to Chicago. Dugbo, you came to Austin. I'll go round from Emma. What would we're part of NSFUSA. We want to make this a wonderful, wonderful experience. What would be one thing, Emma, you would want for this year? Tournament that maybe we didn't have in Chicago, how to improve NSF USA for the players, for the coaches? What would be one thing you could look back and say we can definitely do better on
I think we can do better on the officiating.
the
That's the
officiating?
problem. Yeah, the officiating is you look for people that are not biased, people that knows the game, that knows the rule. So I
Okay.
think that's the only thing I would say. Yeah.
Ugo, what would be one thing, from your experience from Chicago, Austin, and the rest, what would be one thing you would want us to improve on this year?
well, I've also, I think my first tournament was in LA with Maryland, actually, with Zico's team. So I've been coming to these tournaments a lot and have won it 3 times.
Oh my
It's always,
God.
sorry, I just had to put that in there. It's
Mhm,
I would commend you guys because I've seen it grow from each year. The tournament has gotten better. There's a lot of publicity, there's a lot of marketing. The whole thing has just been great generally, and I know Maryland will also be better than the last one. One thing that is big for me and is very big for us is transparency. Iman has rightly pointed officiating, right? I would dig a little deep into that. It's not just about good officiating, it's also about transparency. We've been talking about having cameras. I mean, we might not have VAR, but
mhm,
we've talked about having cameras. And I think this is something that will go a long way to ensure there's fairness across the board, right? We
mhm,
want to have a tournament that is open and fair to all. We don't want arguments of a ref this or a missed call to detract or take away from the beauty of the tournament, right? Of competing. So
mhm.
if we can take care of transparency by having video, I think that will go a long way in having successful tournament, even Maryland and beyond. But
You
good
know,
jobs, though. Good jobs what
th-
you guys have done so far.
while you're pointing figures at NSF, I want you have kinetic personal number. Your boss or the man in charge of your team is the media director for NSF USA. That is his portfolio. So talk to kinetic. We're looking at bringing in cameras for sure and going from there. Dupo, what would be one thing you would want to see improvement?
I think the two gentlemen touched on the field aspect of it. I would like to touch more outside the field aspect. I think overall NSF USA, it's weird to me that a lot of young Nigerians don't even know about NSF USA. For me
Yes,
personally,
yes.
that alone is a problem, right? Like, how did they
Mhm.
not even know all these good young talented players in America in general? So I think overall, I think more spreading the word, like they touched on marketing, social media aspect. I think um, planning early as well. Early planning goes a long way, right? Early planning, budgeting early to touch those important things, right? So we can get our name out there to the younger generation, and also trying to get younger youth more involved, right? In terms of the whole aspect of the tournament as well, because you need young people because they have the energy and the passion to drive this thing moving forward.
Mhm. Okay,
So
well, those were good answers. And we're gonna end this with how we ended. I'll start with you, DGE. If we get it right, we're gonna come back to this video. You get it right, you get a prize, a special prize for NSF USA. DGE, what two teams are playing the finals?
Um, I want to say DG and Cullen.
DGE are calling a repeat of the finals again from last
Yeah,
year.
yes.
And who's winning? Who's winning that
DG,
game?
DG
DGE.
want to show them something.
Okay, DGE. Okay. We go to Colin. Well, who's playing the finals?
You mean Cullen Stars, correct?
Yeah,
Because
Colin
there are two
Stars.
Collins.
No,
Okay.
Colin Stars. I'm going to you right now. Who are the two teams that do you guys want me to go through the names of the teams, or you already know? Who are the two teams that are playing the
Uh,
finals?
I don't think we need to go through the team names. There's a lot of great teams. It's going to be hard to pick. Of course, Cullen Stars will be in the final because that's always been where we want to be. Um, I've said having been with Zico and been in his camp and been around them, actually won it with them. I know those guys are not going to sleep, right? So I'll pick Cullen Stars and Maryland in the finals.
Oh man,
All due respect to DGE.
that means you're going against our scouting reports are saying the teams in Maryland at best the quarterfinal finish. That's what high caliber scouting is, and we never fail with our scouting report. Lupo, where do you see who are the two teams you think are going to be in the finals?
Yeah, that's tough. In the finals, man, like there's so many good teams. But I would like to think of definitely a Maryland team.
No, you got
And
to be specific with the team, though. You
oh, you
can't
gotta
just
be
be memorable
specific.
because there's a
Okay, okay.
prize. There's
Well,
a prize.
I'm gonna go with Storm FC, man. Hopefully Storm FC is in the final and maybe Dallas Golden Eagles or something, you know?
So,
So
Oh,
so,
you're
so,
picking an opponent you can win. Okay, I'll give you that.
oh my God.
it'll
So,
be hard it'll
so
be hard for Cullen Stars to do a three-peat, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta take them out.
okay, man. Hey, guys, you had it from the reps. I would have to, as a neutral, I'm a neutral umpire right here. Having had scouts go all over the United States, I think it would be good for me to make a pick. I think for me, based on current form, I think Colin Stars will be in the final.
Oh
Colin
wow.
Stars will be going against, based on current form, based on, I think, Invisible Eagles versus Colin Stars final. And
The unbiased Nimi. I knew you had to put Invincible in there. We
no,
haven't forgotten about them. We know, we know.
Maybe I have to put his team in there, huh?
oh man.
Yeah, you
So
had to put
guys,
them in there.
hey guys, thank you very much again for this podcast. Really appreciate all you guys are doing. I can't wait for 4 weeks. I will let you go, Dupo. Once you go in there, please, I hope you're not gonna play because you're saying you're gonna play in the open. I'm hoping you're not gonna play. Ugo, happily we'll see what Colin Stars has to offer with Houston Green Eagles coming now. We don't know what's going to happen because there's a word on the street that trophy you guys won last year was Houston Green Eagles half, Colin Stars half, because those their players were there. And Emma, please, please, please. Try, we don't want to see you with flowery shirts, shorts, and slippers on a national tournament as a coach. Please get tracksuits, come up, come up looking sharp with DGE. Thank you again, ladies and thank you again, gentlemen.
Yeah, me too.
I will see you in 4 weeks. I will see you in 4 weeks, man. We can't wait. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay,
Thank
bye-bye.
Bye.